my name's Shell. Welcome to week 21 of my weight loss journey. The first 18 weeks of this year I followed the green plan with Weight Watchers, and then I struck out on my own with the calorie counting. I usually have 2 days a week where I stick to my maintenance calories, and then the other 5 days I try and eat somewhere under the maintenance allowance. And this week it was a bit different. Usually I eat my maintenance calories on a Friday and Tuesday, but this week I had them both at the weekend. Friday I had the usual, it's usually Slimming World chips, and I think we had some kind of a burger from Tesco's and peas and ketchup and a piece of bread I think and whatnot, so that's where I usually spend a lot of calories on a Friday evening. But on Saturday I just wanted a No-Mo caramel bar, which is 218 calories, or there and thereabouts. And I really wanted it, so I thought, well, I'm going to have that today. So that extra 218 calories put me into the maintenance bracket on Saturday. So since then, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, I've stuck to round about between 13 and 1400 calories each day. And that's been fine. I've had some lovely meals. I had the lovely Nando's sauce with veggies on one night, and last night we had one of my favourite meals, which is pasta and tomato sauce, which I just used from a jar, and meatballs, which I do in the air fryer. We like the bird's eye meatballs. Bird's eye, I think they're called Swedish balls, meat-free Swedish balls. Oh, they are lovely. They work out around about 50 calories per ball, and seeing as it was a diet day yesterday, I only had 4 balls. I like to have 7, which is half the bag, but I thought a bit of restraint. It's not maintenance day. Actually, they call it a maintenance day. I don't know how anybody else finds this, because I know a lot of people who are calorie counting eat their maintenance calories a day or 2 a week. Every time I eat my maintenance calories, the next day I put at least £1 on. So whether that's just because you've got extra food in your tummy, or whether my maintenance calories are a bit higher than they should be, although I worked it out on the app, and I do stick to 1,570. But every single time I eat my maintenance calories, the next day I am £1 to £1.5 heavier. So I don't know. This is the way it works out. But I wanted to tell you about a couple of other things I've had to eat this week that were new. So the first thing, this is empty now. I'll show you all sides of it. As you can see, it's a pot with a cardboard covering, and that's the top of it, I think. And it's from Tesco's, it's called Soulful, S-O-U-L-F-U-L, Soulful Chickpea and Peanut Rice Pot. I say it's got a cardboard sleeve. You take the cardboard sleeve off. I had this for dinner one day. It looks like quite a big pot, but it did have one of the most irritating things I find when you buy prepared food, and that is that when you take the lid off and you look inside, it's less than half full, and that really annoys me. We often get things in the vegan box, and it'll be a bag of crisps, huge bag, and yet in the bottom is just a little tiny handful of crisps. And it just, I think, do they think I'm stupid? Are they marketing this food? Do they think that their customers are stupid, that we can't tell that this massive bag has just got a tiny amount in the bottom? I don't know what they think. But this pot, it seems like a nice big pot, but it was less than half full. It was 346 calories, and it was very tasty. Although it was called a rice pot, the whole thing was more like a stew, really. It wasn't really like rice. It wasn't really like a layer of rice and then the chickpea and peanut stuff on the top. It was there wasn't a lot of rice in there, and what was, it was mixed in, so the whole thing was like a soup. It was very tasty. It was a bit weirdly sweet, and I'm not sure I'd buy it again, partly because there wasn't all that much of it, so I wasn't very full after it. But that was that anyway. So that's one of the things I had. They do a whole range of these. Some of them sound quite nice, but I don't know. Not convinced. But now I wanted to show you this because this is one of the staple things we eat all the time. Again, it's empty now, but I've left the cardboard sheath on it. This is from Tesco's. It's fresh, it's not frozen. It's roasted vegetables. I think it's called, is it Mediterranean roasted vegetables? Or just, anyway, if you look for the roasted vegetables, and it comes in its own metal tray. So you've got your metal tray, your plastic on the top, and then the cardboard sleeve. Now, these, I just cannot recommend this highly enough. And if you're doing Weight Watchers or Slimming World, it's perfect for you, because normally when you buy roasted, I'll stick it down here now, I'm clutching it and waving it. Normally when you buy roasted vegetables, whether it's frozen or fresh, they come already with oil and basil and all different sorts of things on, which is nice, but it's all added calories, and I don't want that. When I buy roasted vegetables, I want just the vegetables, and that's what comes in there. You get whole cherry tomatoes, and there's great big chunks of peppers and onions and the big slices of, what is that stuff? Is it eggplant, I think? Oh, and it's lovely. I think the whole packet, I bet they say on here it's to serve 2 people, but we eat this. We eat one of these each because we like our vegetables. I don't know how many, I think it's about 400 or 500 grams. It's a big old tub anyway, and it's only 292 calories for the whole shaboodle. You can do all kinds with it. You can roast it just in the tin, or you can put it, I tip mine out into a great big, like a big roasting pot, just because it just looks nice. You can serve it out as it comes, and I usually put on mine either some soy sauce and some nutritional yeast, or a bit of basil. But the other thing I put on, which is what we had this time, was a bit of soy sauce, a bit of sriracha hot sauce. I don't know if you like that, but we love that. You only need a little bit. And the other thing was some of these fajita seasonings. I'll twist it around so you can see all of it. Fajita seasonings, these are just plain seasonings. So really, if you're on Slimming World or the Weight Watchers Green Plan, you could put just some soy sauce and basil and some balsamic vinegar on and roast it, and it would be free. It would be free food, and you get such a good portion, and it's gorgeous. I say I do like the Sainsbury's frozen one, but it comes with all the oil already on it, and it's really higher in calories. So I highly recommend that we eat them all the time. We have one each. Great dose of vegetables. And I don't think I've got anything else to say about the week, really. Next week, I'm not sure about next week. It's my partner Andy's birthday on Thursday. So I'm going to want to have, at least a maintenance day on the Thursday, which means I'm going to be on Friday on the weigh-in day a pound heavier. So I'm going to have to be extra good at the beginning of the week. I'm having a maintenance day today. Again, we're having chips. We always have chips on a Friday, Slimming World chips. And I think that's all I've got to say. So I'm going to do the weigh-in now. Last week I weighed 10 stone 11, which was a loss of, what's that now? I'm getting confused now. 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, so that is a loss of 2 stone 11. Yeah, 2 stone 11. Okay, so I want to be less than 10 stone 11. Weight the scales up.
It's ready. 10 stones, 9.0 pounds.
10 stone 9, so it's a loss of 2 pounds this week. I'm made up with that. I think that is about the most I can lose in a week. At the beginning, I could put in sort of a decent amount of effort and maybe lose 2, 3, 4 pounds. Once I even lost 5.5 pounds. But now I'm getting to the stage where that is as good as I can be in a week, and £2 is the most I can lose. I seem to alternate between £2 and £1. But next week, or if I could lose £1, I would be hitting my 3 stone mark. And that would be, I would just be amazing. But I'm not going to hope for that, because with it being Andy's birthday, I would be happy with a maintain this week, although I'm going to aim to lose £1, because I would love to. This bank holiday, we're not going anywhere. I know watching a few people's videos now that people are going out and having meals and going to restaurants, but we haven't had our second jab yet. So I'm not very keen. We've got quite a lot of this Indian variant here, so we're still not keen to go out. Although next week it's going to be really nice, and the temptation to go to Chester is going to be quite strong. I don't know. But so far we haven't been out, so I haven't had the temptation of eating. I've been amazed watching some people going out and just, you know, still counting calories for their chips and only eating half a portion, or, you know, incredible self-control. I'm not sure whether I'm going to be able to do that. It's a bit worrying, really. I normally, once food is in front of me, I have a heck of a job stopping it. So I'm going to go now because I haven't got anything else to say. I hope everyone has a lovely bank holiday weekend. If you've got anything planned, or you're going anywhere, I think the kids are off. I know they are in England next week. I don't know if they are here in Wales, but it's going to be quite busy everywhere. So stay safe, look after yourselves. Let me know in the comments below how you've got on, what you've lost this week, because I do love to know. And I shall speak to you all next week. So have a lovely week. Look after yourselves. Take care. Bye.